Happy Friday 13th, everyone. It is newsletter time. So like we have talked about the last couple, I think on Wednesday's video, today is going to be all about sign carvers of the day. I'm going to try and get through as many as I can. I won't be able to get through all of them because I have a huge stack. This is just a partial stack. So we're going to just try and get through these, and hopefully it'll be of value to you, give you some ideas of things that other guys are doing. I know a lot of guys are using these sign carvers of the day as kind of marketing ways that they can market their stuff. So here we go, and hopefully these will come out right. So my buddy Andy Earl, this is one that he did. And he does a lot of benefit stuff. Beautiful, beautiful sign, Andy. Great job. Next up, we have, let's see if I can read this, Justin Miller. Really a cool design, great graphics. And I know Vicky's having a tough time kind of focusing in and keeping focused in. So if you get some shots, guys, of my shirt, bear with me. We're just trying to get through as many of these as we can here, but still show great stuff. So is Mark Phelps, and one of these guys is Mark Phelps, but I'm sorry, Mark, I can't remember which one you are. I remember we talked about it at the time. Next up, Dan over in Southern California. He is standing in front of his sign carving trailer that he completely put together, and he goes out and does shows and horse shows and different things. Dan's a first-class sign carver. He was actually one of the attendees at one of our seminars. And here's one from Victoria, or like we call her, Sweet V. She's doing some really terrific stuff. She makes a lot of really cool stuff out of wood. But I love this design. The mountain scene just looks great. Terrific job, Victoria, excuse me.
She does not like Vicky.
Yeah, I know. I remember now. So this one is different. I've got something I got to read here. This is from Walter Roberts, and what he does is he soaks steel wool in vinegar for a couple days, and then he paints the vinegar on the board, and he says within a couple hours it starts to turn this color, and then he takes a wire brush and kind of scuffs it up. But terrific old antiquing job on that, on those signs. Great job. Mike Bradley, I think we've got a few of them in here from Mike Bradley. Terrific job on this one, Mike. And I think this is probably for his personal use. He's got a smoker, I suppose. Next up, we have Jim Kotchenberger. He's taken our Live to Ride design and kind of put a circle and a clock on the bottom side of it. Looks terrific. I love it. So that just shows you guys, you can take a design from somebody else and kind of just make it your own. Terrific job, Jim. And this one, from Eric Gentry. I think he's from Colorado. He was, again, another one of our attendees to one of our seminars this last October. And I think he does quite a few of these for weddings, which is really a neat idea. If you can somehow get this design, I think it's a great niche for wedding gifts. I think people love them. And Bobby Lee Russell. So this sign, I don't know, this is probably for his own personal use since it's got the Harley logo on it, but love the color. Just a lot of time involved in painting stuff like that. That's why I don't really care for it. As far as doing it, I love the result, but came out really, really good. Great job, Bobby Lee. Next up, Pete Alvarado. Pete was another one of our attendees. I think Pete, if I remember right, he's a dog trainer, right? Yeah, he's a dog trainer for law enforcement over in the San Diego area, if I remember right. But it came out really, really good. And that's a really huge niche. If you guys want to go after a niche, that's a huge one. Really came out well. Mahogany is not that easy to carve either. And oh yeah, here's one that there's a kind of a story behind. So let me read this real quick and you'll know why I did this. So Eric, I carved this for a friend of mine who lost her husband to cancer. He was only 39. They were married for 12 years and have 2 kids. This was her quote to herself when things got tough. She said sometimes all she could do was just breathe. The knot was left in the design to represent imperfections in life and not to worry about things that you can't control. Her excitement in seeing the sign was fantastic, better than money. And asked if I could crop her face out if I was going to show the sign. So terrific job from John Moore, by the way. John's the one that made this. So terrific job, John. Tragic story there. Another one, Chad Ballou, or Ballou, I think. Great job. I don't know if this is a commercial sign or just for somebody that has a really nice aquarium. I'm not sure. Could be for a seafood restaurant. Who knows? But anyway, great job. And Chad makes some really, really nice signs. Here's one from Jacine Palmer. He did a great job on this. I love anytime I can see black and red in a sign, and especially that bulldog with the, or that pit bull with the red eyes. Just fantastic. I love it. And the little antiquing that he did on the board really looks cool. Great job, Jacine. Next, Frank Jenkins from Texas. So obviously he sent this in around Halloweenish time. But really a neat font there. Nice graphics. Little rustic edge. Terrific job, Frank. How we doing on time, babe? We're okay? All right. Next up, Kevin Kirian. I think it's Kevin Kirian. This one, he actually emailed me before he started carving it and to get some kind of advice on how to do it. And we kind of went back and forth a little bit. Just a tremendous amount of work in this sign. I'm not even sure how big it is, but you can see all the white is background. That's all taken out with probably the 90-degree V-groove. Terrific sign, Kevin. I think I talked to him afterwards and the customer was just delighted with it. Terrific work. Terrific. So I hope you guys are getting some ideas here. Bobby Lee Russell. Now here's a piece of, I'm going to take a drink here. It's a 6 foot by 1 foot tall piece of pine that he put the spray cedar stain on. And did a little bit of a rustic edge on it with some really cool graphics. So terrific job, Bobby Lee, making some great stuff, buddy. So anyway, I hope you guys are getting some ideas from this stuff. Now here's one that was a little bit different. I've got both pictures on because this was his very first sign, and then after a while when he sent this to me, that's the improvement from just beginning to where he's what he was doing when he sent this picture. And I think this is probably a couple months old. So his signs, you know, as many of you guys that are starting out know that at the beginning your signs just keep getting better and better. You really see huge improvements. But great job, Jack King. Terrific work. Here's another one from Mike Bradley. This one is so cool. I love this. And this could be a niche sign in itself. You know, you could take a design like this and maybe go to shooting ranges, any number of different things. But this sign is really, really cool. Love the, again, black and red, I think look great, especially on, this looks like a piece of pine. It's a light color. Really, really shows up well. Love these graphics. Terrific job, Mike. I love it. You guys just keep really astonishing me, the quality of work that you guys are doing. So this one's a little bit different. You're going to see two different pictures here. That's one side of the same sign, and here's the back side. And if I remember right, he did this for his wife's tack shop, or tack shed. So she can, the sign is reversible. So he wanted to not just leave the back side blank. He did both sides of it, which is a great idea. So anyway, Chuck Young, great job on that, buddy. Next, Another one from Chuck Young. So this one, I don't know how he went about antiquing this, but here's another niche, guys. The scripture stuff, that is a great niche for Christian bookstores or any place where Christians congregate, maybe churches. You know, it's a great way, a great niche that you guys might have and go after. People love to have scripture on their wall. So terrific job, Chuck. I love the single line outset letters and that the way you did that board. Really, really great. Next, another one from Andy Earl. Now this is another one that he did that he, like I said earlier, he does a lot of benefits. And Andy does something that I'll just take a second and mention. What?
It's drooping.
It's drooping. Andy does something that's really cool, guys. I'm going to throw in here. What he does is when he becomes Sign Carver of the Day, and he has several times, he actually takes a little excerpt of this video, posts it on social media, Facebook, and wherever else he's on social media, and uses it as a marketing tool, which I think is brilliant. It's a great idea. You know, use me as a collaboration. You know, if you guys show up on my show, use that as a marketing tool to potential customers. So great job, Andy. Another one by Chad. This one, I believe, is a commercial sign, but probably for a ranch, I'm assuming. But beautiful design. Love the font, love the artwork. Great job, Chad. Really, you guys just are amazing. Hope you guys are getting some great ideas here. My buddy Will Pena, another attendee of the seminars. And he just lives down, I think, down toward the Phoenix area. So great job, my friend Will. You're doing great stuff. The rounds are really popular. You guys really love to do stuff out of those rounds. I should adopt that. Am I upside down?
Nope.
No.
Good.
Okay. Another one from Mike. Now, I know Mike and his wife, they own a store. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they sell like safes, like gun safes and different safes. And so he made a display to go in his store, a retail display, which is pretty smart. Great looking signs. Great stuff, Mike. And I think I've got one or two more in here from Mike. And this one, another one by Chad. I love, again, you guys, like I've said, I love black and red, especially on light colored pine looking boards. And the graphic of that tractor really came out nice. Really nice. So I don't know if this was a commercial sign or just maybe for somebody's man cave or something, but a beautiful sign. Great job, guys. A live edge piece of red oak from, who's that? Nick Smith? Nick Smith. Second sign. Is that what it says? Second sign. I'm reading backwards, guys. Amazing work for just starting out. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful. Just blown away with the quality. Oops, upside down. And this is from Darren
Woolsey.
Darren Woolsey, yeah. I like round signs. I always have, and that little accent line around the edge, just terrific. It really sets it off. If he hadn't put that little black line in there, it wouldn't look near as good as that black line, and those aren't easy to do. So kudos, Darren. Great job. Beautiful sign. I suppose that's a commercial sign for a customer. And here's Mike Bradley. Actually, you saw this sign in that display I just showed a second ago. His very first sign ever, which is pretty incredible. So a great niche. In fact, I just talked to, through email, a guy this morning that's selling tons of, he can't even keep up on stall signs. So great job on that, Mike, especially for your first sign. Crazy. Roy Smith. Now, the funny thing is, Roy, I just talked to Roy through email this morning, and he just redid his website. And this picture is actually on his website in some of the work he's done. And just beautiful stuff. I love the live oak stuff or the live edge stuff. It just really, really stands out. Very, very unique. Great work. Next, we have Brian Costello. Yes. Oh yeah, up in Canada. Now this one's a little bit different in the way the picture is. It's actually a shelf slash like a coat hanger that he put the little shaker pegs in, so it's setting down on its back. But I love the way he put the Browning logos in there. So that's another great niche. Get into things that include carving, routing on them. Could even make it personalized, and that would be a cool niche in itself. Next, John Kime. How we doing on time there, babe? Okay, we're doing good. John Kime, one of my guys from Australia. John, I've showed many of his signs, and the graphics on this one, man, amazing stuff, John. You're doing really, really cool stuff. Let's do a couple more. Next. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
So he's got a boss that loves The Godfather named Don. And so what a great kind of turn of phrases. But, fantastic. I love that. Aubrey Hemingway. Great job, Aubrey. Well, I'm going to shut it down there, guys. So here's what I need you guys to do. Give me some feedback. Was this a waste of time? Is this something that you guys have, can get value out of? If it is, let me know. And I'll do it again, but keep sending me. I still got some left, but I went through a lot of them here. So if you guys want me to do this once in a while, let me know. I have a blast with it. I learn from you guys. Some of the ideas in here and the creativity, and especially you new sign carvers, just blows me away. And I know a lot of you guys have been carving for a long time. You're probably blown away as well. So I hope this was of value. If it was, please give us a thumbs up. And again, comment. I try to answer all of the comments personally. So please comment and let me know. If you don't want me to do this again, hey, let me know. But I really would like some feedback on it. So thumbs up if you liked it. The LTS is coming up on the 28th. And we're going to do it at 9 o'clock Arizona time. Now, the 28th is a Saturday morning, so you guys can, if we're friends on Facebook, and where you need to send a friend's request if we're not friends yet. In the description below, just Eric wrote and send me a friend's request. I'll confirm it right away. And then when we do go live on the 28th at 9 o'clock in the morning, Arizona time, you'll get a notification in your Facebook and you can join right in. We do questions and answers. We're going to do a demo. It's going to be a great time. So I hope you guys can join us for that. If you have any questions, obviously, let me know. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, and this is the first time you're watching, this was kind of different. This was number 200 of our newsletters. Number 100 newsletters, we went over a whole, Dad and I sat down, we went over, I don't know, a dozen or so different niches of areas that you could sell signs to kind of open your mind up to who you could market to and niches that you can go after. But there's tons of information here along with it that you guys have done for going after niches. So again, thanks so much for the support, guys, and all the likes and then your new subscribers. We couldn't do it without you guys, so keep watching, and we'll see you guys on Monday morning for coffee and questions. So hope you guys have a great weekend. Thanks again, and we'll talk on Monday. Bye-bye.